Hey guys, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm your host, the INSANEBRIT, and today is a special vlog as it is an announcement of my Patreon account. Basically, what Patreon is, I know you've probably heard of it, some of you, and you're like, oh no, and I get that, I really do. But at the same time, I was asked by a few individuals to do this a few weeks back, and then, well, a few months back as well, to be honest with you. But I hesitated to do it, and I wasn't too sure if people would either want to donate to my channel or how successful it would be. And I'm just not one for, how should I say? I don't want to say, I'm just asking for money. It's not what I do in life in general. Everything that I've bought and spent on equipment and everything has been all my money. It's cost me about 3,000 and then plus, but I'm calling it 3,000 and then whatever else came after that, I just don't know, in games and stuff like that. However, that was my choice. I'm not crying about that at the end of the day. For the most part, I got most equipment I need. I just want to update some things and stuff like that, like the headset, that's like 100 quid or something, or depending on how much, money I wish to spend. So yeah, I'm going to give you the rundown of Patreon. Now, at the same time, of course, you do not have to do this. I think nothing is going to change about my channel. I'm going to try and do food reviews once a week. I am going to, do more unboxings and stuff like that. And there'll probably be a special video for Patreon at the end of the month for those people that are interested or have supported me. It'll probably come out to you guys, specific to everyone. But I don't know. I'm unsure how it's going to work. If I just leave, maybe I'll leave. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll probably leave that with no, no ads on it or something like that. I don't know. That's one thing. But anyway, let me give you the rundown for the actual Patreon. Okay, so now this is based on ideas that I have, and you have to do a certain quota and stuff like that. So these will change over the next months. It may change based on your suggestions, etc., etc. Now, if I can just find my Patreon, because I've got so many tabs open, it's unreal. Okay, so like I said, these will change over courses of suggestions from you guys if you think it's worth it, etc., etc. But I'll tell you what this money will go to, first and foremost. I will tell you here and now. I was very honest about what I do here. You know what I do, food, games, etc., etc. But the good thing about it is whatever money I get, it all goes into one big pot. So it will go into computer games. It will go into unboxings. It will go into food, and equipment for the channel and stuff like that. So it's all gonna go directly back. You're basically investing in the channel. It comes to me, and then I spend it on what I need to make the channel better, equipment wise, or etc., etc. I admit my editing, I'm not an editor. It pisses me off and it bores the shit out of me to no end, but whatever. And of course I put some options there, and it gives you the opportunity to have a say on some of the content. Now, I know most of you are food people. I do not deny that. That is a fact. There is not a vote for food right now because I haven't decided what to do with that based on the fact that I do them weekly, okay, for your entertainment. If I did them monthly, I would do a vote and go, well, what's this month's food review? But then you don't want to wait around 4 weeks for one review. It's kind of stupid. You'd feel frustrated at that, and I would understand it. So I think coming back every week and having a vote on something that I'm going to do anyway, probably, it just doesn't make logical sense. That doesn't mean that you won't be supporting it if you pay. You just won't have a vote on it as such. Or at least right now. Again, I'll figure a better way maybe for you to do that. Or whatever. Or maybe I will put the votes in there depending on what you guys decide. Or, like your feedback on it. So, first and foremost, the lower end of this Patreon, how much would you have to donate? Right now, it's at £5. Right, this is the low end. What will this give you? Well, in the video at the end of the month that I do, you'll get a shout out and you'll be able to ask a question or two, as long as they're not too personal or too, crude, because I can't have, too many things going out if I feel comfortable with them, etc., etc. So, at best, you can submit your questions if you donate, and then I will let you know if I'm like, yeah, I'll answer that, and then no, you can check, can you please change that question, etc., etc. So that gives you an idea. That's the base model. £5 is low. I'm hoping you won't notice it, like it's just a $5, and then you move on. That will go towards all the food and, like I said, one big pot. Okay, now the second tier is £10 per month, and this will get you a vote on what games I should play next. So currently, right now, also you'll be able to ask a question. So you get the lower end as well as this. So you'll be able to ask a question, and you will, oh well, two questions, just say for example, and you'll be able to have a vote on my next playthrough. Specifically right now, it's Gears of War 3 or Uncharted 4. You can have that say on that. Of course, it will change if or there'll be more games maybe added I can put in there, but I didn't want to include Telltale's Season 2 of Walking Dead just yet because I've just played Telltale's game, so I don't want to bore you with that too much, but I will get around to it, I can assure you. So that's £10 a month, and now this one has to be set at £50. I know it seems a lot, but because I don't have merchandise, you know, there's no kind of reward big enough that I can really give you, that I can really feel like there's just a really lack of how should I put this? I haven't got merchandise kind of thing. You're not going to get tickets to an event or something like that. So I basically thought that with this one, I know a lot of people have wanted to add me on PSN and Xbox Live. Even though I don't play a lot on Xbox Live, for example, I just don't. I've only got Halos and the Gears of War, etc., etc. But for PSN specifically, because this is what I'm going for right now, if you donate £50, I will go out and buy Call of Duty or Battlefield, for example, or both of them, whatever, and I will basically add you on PSN, and I will do a video with you or a group of patrons. So let's just say, pretend, right, in Fantasy World, 5 people pay £50. That's fantastic. I will buy the games. I will then add you on PSN, and for a whole month, or well, I'll add you, and then I don't know, for the whole month or whatever, I will do a bunch of videos with you for a day, or as much as we can play over a period of a few weeks, and I will release them. And I found out, this on YouTube, how to record my voice, your voice, as well as gameplay. At least right now, the video I've seen. So I weren't too sure how to do it, but now I think I can do it. So, having said that, I'll be playing Call of Duty or Battlefield with you guys, depending on what games I have, because then I'm using those games specifically because I know they're multiplayer, most people have them. If you want to play me at FIFA as well, I can also do a video of that, and I might call it Fan Day, and I'll do a bunch of videos with all the people that pay £50. Now, the reason I've got it at £50 is A, I can't change that, at least not to my knowledge right now. 2, the adding of people, now, based on that merit, is because I think it's the best thing that I can offer you right now. Also, I want to keep that kind of special because I don't want... lots of people have added me, and I could have added everyone, right? I could have done that. But then it wouldn't be a reward or whatever, so it's kind of like... I'm trying to keep that a high end because I don't think a lot of people will do that. Maybe 2 or 3 people do it, and that'd be fantastic alone. I'd be amazed at that, and that would be awesome. So I think... I mean, maybe you play with me for 1 month, and then you're like, well, I've done that, and I enjoyed it. But I don't need to do that again next month, so I might give them £5, I might give them £10, I might stop altogether. Don't know. It's up to you guys completely, as I said. So I've kept that at kind of a high mark because if I add everyone, I haven't said to people, I'll add you and I won't add you based on I like you or I don't like you. I'm keeping it fair, and if you pay that amount for my Patreon, you have directly 100%, damn, like... I'm looking at you now and going, thank you so much. I'll play Call of Duty, I'll play Battlefield, I'll play FIFA 17, or whatever. I mean, those are the games I'm thinking right now because I know they are multiplayer. And then maybe the next month, there'll be a whole new set of patrons who are paying £50. And you won't have done that, and somebody else would have. I play the next game, so I can either play that Call of Duty, Battlefield, or I can play Destiny 2, just say, for example. Right? If anyone wants to play, if Destiny 2 is the next game coming out, etc., etc. So it will bounce around like that. The patrons will decide which games that, you know, like if you're, especially if there's 4 or 5 of you, or maybe there's more. And just say if it's Call of Duty and there's 5 or 6 of you, you'll all be in a room together and we'll be playing, and then, you know, after a few hours or whatever, I'll go with another group of patrons, etc. Do it over a period of days, and then like the next month, when the next month comes, I will probably end up deleting you and then starting all over again. You know what I mean? Just to keep it fair, not in terms of, you know, oh, I like you but don't like you, but just to say you've paid, you've got your reward for this month. It's been entertaining you on my YouTube channel, and then people enjoy it, love it, hate it, whatever. And then hopefully more people join, etc., etc. So it's going to be like that, to keep it fair to everyone. That's my plan right now, at this point in time. Whether people go for it or not, I hope so. But like I said, I think that a few people will go for it, but not everyone, and I understand that completely. So yeah, that basically covers the 3 tiers of Patreon that I've got. Again, these will change based on your feedback. I might lower that if I can lower it from £5. I don't know. Like I said, I'm very new to it. I've heard about it and everything, and I know in principle how it works. Never run one myself, so this may change over a course of time. Not too much else to say on that. I mean, I can do exclusive content in theory. Where I do something, maybe a food review for very specific, and then I let the patrons watch it, and then they don't have to deal with ads or anything, and it's for them only. I don't know how I would show them that. Maybe leave it unlisted and then send them the video. I don't know. Like I said, I'm very new to it, so you know, maybe people will inform me. Maybe I'll research it a little bit more, and so I have an idea of what to do. I don't have my own website or anything like that. I've only got Facebook and stuff, so you know what I mean, which is again public. And I've gained a few fans on Facebook, by the way. Thank you so much for liking my page. Well, that's about it, guys. So basically, you'll be able to sort of, in a summary, ask me a question and get a shout out on my channel. A special Patreon video at the end of every month, or the beginning technically. You'll be able to put a vote if you pay £10 and get a shout out on my next playthrough, so you control some of the content, you have a say in it, and of course, if you choose to go all in and pay £50, you will get to play with me on PS4 multiplayer. I would have said Xbox One, but primarily because I am a PS4 player, Battlefield and Call of Duty are going to be on PS4. So I might be able to play more Gears or something on multiplayer, and maybe Halo, depending. I haven't even done those playthroughs yet, which I will be getting around to. I want to go back to Gears of War at some point. But again, you will have your Uncharted 4 or Gears. Those patrons will decide. So guys, if you want me to play, just another thing, if you want me to play a specific game, and or just say there's 2 options there, and you know the 2 options I've told you, and you want to, you know, you want me to play something specific, you can have your say on that now. Legit, you can have your say. But anyway, guys, I don't know if this is going to be successful. I hope it is. Again, these awards will change and based on opinion and new ideas, etc., etc. So, guys, I hope you do support me, even if it's a lower end, higher end. I don't care. Any kind of support is very welcome to this channel. Like I said, it all goes back into the channel, and maybe also I'll be able to upload more videos per day, but I don't know if that's something you particularly want. I stick with 2 primarily. That means more work for me and stuff like that, I won't lie, but if I'm being paid for it, I do enjoy doing what I do anyway. So, you know, you will be directly, I have no choice but to buy it. It's like some of these games and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and my announcement on Patreon. Support me as much as you can, and I will see you on the, I don't know, the next playthrough. Ultimatum will continue next week as well. Got to get back on that fantastic game, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Oh guys, one thing before I do leave you, reviews. The reason I haven't done any reviews is because the games that I've been playing are really old, so I kind of feel that no one's going to type in Gears of War 2 and watch a review of it, so I didn't think there's any point. In terms of Batman, it's a newer game, I'll probably do a review of it, and Nier Automata as well. I'm unsure about The Walking Dead, not that it was a bad game or anything, it is 2012, those games came out, so I kind of like, you know, they're really cheap, and I don't think it's worth doing a review now. That's why I haven't done any of the reviews but I'll probably do Batman and Nier Automata, and I'll get on those at some point, hopefully in the near future, over the next few days, and then release them. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's the end. I just want to address that review situation, because I know quite a few of you, that Assassin's Creed has got quite a lot of views, 120 something. You know, Doom not so much. Maybe people didn't like it. I don't know. But it's there anyway, and I've got to do more reviews instead of watching the whole playthrough. You guys can see what I think overall, because I think I'm quite good at doing the reviews, and I should do more of them. But like I said, they've been older games. That's just the way it is. If it's an older game, I probably won't do one, because I don't think a lot of people are looking for them like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.